Cool has always been a leader in our industry.
The lifetime parts and labor warranty is pretty awesome. Basically, all the parts are covered, the labor and everything.
When we say lifetime, we mean lifetime, and it's supported with money-back guarantees. And with that, you're getting all qualified technicians that are going to ensure that this job is done perfectly and operates perfectly throughout the life of the unit.
Learn more about our Coolray lifetime parts and labor warranty at Coolray.com. Coolray and Carrier. Turn to the experts.
Coolray has always been a leader in our industry.
The lifetime parts and labor warranty is pretty awesome. Basically, all the parts are covered, the labor and everything.
When we say lifetime, we mean lifetime, and it's supported with money-back guarantees. And with that, you're getting all qualified technicians that are going to ensure that this job is done perfectly and operates perfectly throughout the life of the unit.
Learn more about our Coolray lifetime parts and labor warranty at Coolray.com. Coolray and Carrier. Turn to the experts.
Coolray is all.
Welcome back to the stream. It is Tuesday night. We got a little bit different format for you tonight. We are going to cover Coast2Coast Racing League's recruitment race. We don't have a ton of cars in the field tonight. May take a little bit of time to get the information out that we're doing this. As always, we are streaming for awareness of veteran issues. 22 veterans a day take their own lives. Just totally unacceptable. So we do what we can do to bring awareness to those issues that some of our veterans are going through. As you can see, I am wearing a PTSD awareness shirt tonight. I try to wear a shirt from an organization that supports veteran causes. This one happens to come from Till Valhalla Project. You can find them on the internet, tillvalhalla.com. They sell t-shirts and they do a lot of good stuff for veterans. If you know a veteran out there that you haven't heard from them in a while, please reach out, see how they're doing. Tell them you appreciate their service. 22 a day, that's over 8,000 veterans a year that take their own lives. So totally unacceptable. And I think there's more that we could do as, if nothing else, as friends. So reach out, let them know you're thinking about them. Recovery begins with a conversation. So With that, we appreciate you doing what you can do. So welcome to Tuesday night. So a little bit different format. We're just going to call the race tonight. We're not going to admin while we call the race. Following this recruitment race, looks like we only have 2 or 3 cars in the field. So we will run them out. Let these guys go out and run 360s around Knoxville. There we go. We got a couple more joining. We are in Heat 1.
You got 2 on, huh?
Everyone will head to
fellas,
the
welcome
feature.
to heat number 1. Looks like only 2 of you have joined in.
As you hear on the mic, that is the race control talking. Those of you that
I
are...
can't hear you at all if you're trying to talk.
Really?
Those of you that might be interested in joining a league, Coast to Coast Racing League is a super race league,
can hear you.
very well run. I race for the Icon Sim Sports Dirt team, and we've run in other leagues and found this one very welcoming.
Okay,
you can
welcome
find
to
out
heat
more
number
information
1,
on
guys.
Coast to Coast
8
Racing League at
laps is the distance. Only 2 of you,
c2crl.com.
so you will carry on into the feature. Unfortunately, the other guys, I guess, plowed out.
Looks like we currently only have
So,
2
Just to
cars.
let you know, Bryce, there's no calling out in our league at all.
I count
So I
3.
haven't muted the mics, but if you do start getting talkative, your mic will be muted. Okay, once we get going here, guys, 1 to go. Get ready as the pace truck goes off. Leader, you're on the green. No passing before start finish.
This race will be 6 laps, and I imagine after this we will go into the feature race. We do have 2 cars on the track. The 11 of Bryce Eckmeyer, a Midwest driver, and Jeffrey Barker from New York. Looks like the track's already slickened up a little bit, so we'll put the new guys to the test here to see how they get around the track. Again, if you're out there watching, you know somebody that might be interested in joining Coast to Coast Racing League, please get the word out. Plan is to do this every Tuesday night, 6:45 Eastern Time. I'd like to thank Coast to Coast Racing League giving us the opportunity to do what we're doing. Some exciting news, we're actually streaming to both Twitch at Smokin' Joe 220 and to Coast Racing Network. I'd like to thank the folks at Coast to Coast for letting that happen. Pretty exciting. Again, coming up after this race, we have wingless 360 sprint cars, which should be pretty exciting. Coast to Coast Racing League races quite a few different formats coming up Wednesday night. It's called Hometown Heroes. Coast to Coast picks 1 track, and they stay at that track for the entire season. And this year, or this season, it is Volusia. So tomorrow night, you have fixed 305s followed by fixed 360s.
We get a 3-minute warm-up now.
And the third race is usually... There's a special event for the third race, and tomorrow night is actually Legend Cars. Coast to Coast also puts on various events throughout the year, pay back to the community. So really well-run league. They are in 3 minutes of warm-up, so this could be a really quick night. We may have to pause before the wingless 360s take off. If you happen to be in the market for the best sim rig made, don't hesitate to check out iconsimsports.com. If you watch the opening commercial of this stream, the rig that I am sitting in is actually in that commercial. It's a Icon Sim Sports R1 Elite chassis. If you have any comments, what you'd like to see, maybe something that we could do different, don't hesitate to reach out. You can message me here on Twitch. That is SmokingJoe220. You can send me an email, joe@iconsimsports.com. You can go to c2crl.com and ask questions there. Again, this is fixed 360s at Knoxville. The I rating to join Coast to Coast Racing League is 2,500 or less.
Jeff, if you get a minute, can you come up into race control 1?
Jeffrey Barker out on the track. It is feature time. It's going to be 20 laps. Again, this is a quick show for tonight. You know anybody out there interested in joining the league? Again, we found Coast to Coast Racing League very accommodating to new league drivers.
Can you hear me now, Jeff?
Like to thank the 11 car, Bryce Eckmeyer from Midwest Car, driving the number 11. We'll start on the pole. Outside of him is our very own Jeffrey Barker from Coast to Coast Racing League.
Okay, fellas, this is our feature
Like to
race.
thank
We
Bryce
got
for
20
coming out.
laps is the distance. Caution laps do not count. No wave arounds, no black flags are cleared. At the end of the race, just do a podium.
Doesn't look like track
shot
wear
for
will
ya,
be a real
just
big
get up by the
issue.
start-finish
Not a
line
lot of
and,
cars on the track,
angle
but you
your
do see
third.
the
We're gonna
slick
do a,
band starting to create
photo
on
shot for ya.
around the inside of Knoxville.
Start on leader. Sorry, Bryce, can you say that again? This is start on leader. Green, on the green, leaders on the green. And no passing before start finish line.
Going over the
Copy.
last rules. You guys are hearing what we actually hear in the cars when we're racing. Give you a little taste of what it might be like.
Okay, let's tighten up, guys. You're good. And once the truck is off, you're going to be ready to go. This one starts green a little bit down the track.
Again, you got the 11 car, Bryce Eckmeyer. Appreciate Bryce coming out in the 513 of Jeffrey Barker. It's like the 11 car, Bryce Eckmeyer's running right on the cushion. He's done this a time or two. There, he changed his line, went down middle. 513, a car of Jeffrey Barker's. Following close behind. Again, this is a 20-lap feature. Go right on board with Jeffrey Barker behind Bryce. Looks like the 513's hugging that inside, cutting down on exit, a little bit over rotated. Bryce trying to run the slider line. We are working lap 9 of 20. Last night, Coast to Coast Racing League had the Open Division 360 Sprint Cars. 3 classes right here at Knoxville. Got an A, B, and C division. Raiders, Rebels, and Renegades. Some really good racing. Again, it was open setups. Great first night of racing for the winter season. Again, if you tuned in out there, greatly appreciated. Looks like Bryce is still driving the slider line. Again, this race is going to be run every Tuesday. Appreciate any help in getting the word out. If you know anybody looking for a great league, a good place to start with the Coast to Coast Racing League recruitment race.
5 to go. Laps to go. Quick flag.
Well done, Mr. Eckmeyer. Good run.
When you're finished the race.
So that is the first Coast to Coast Racing League's recruitment race.
Hey,
Been
Bryce,
quite a
when you go
while
to the
since
start finish line, I just want to get a snapshot.
since Coast to Coast did a recruiting race, so it will grow over time, I'm certain. Coming up next will be Topless Tuesday, Coast to Coast Racing League wingless sprint cars. Appreciate you sticking around for that. We will be back.
Coolray has always been a leader in our industry.
The lifetime parts and labor warranty is pretty awesome. Basically, all the parts are covered, the labor and everything.
When we say lifetime, we mean lifetime, and it's supported with money-back guarantees. And with that, you're getting all qualified technicians that are going to ensure that this job is done perfectly and operates perfectly throughout the life of the unit.
Learn more about our Coolray lifetime parts and labor warranty at Coolray.com. Coolray and Carrier. Turn to the experts.
Coolray is all.
Welcome back. It is Topless Tuesday here at Coast to Coast Racing League. These are wingless sprint cars. We are at Volusia. Topless Tuesday rotates between 360 wingless sprint cars and midgets. Again, if you're tuning in, appreciate you joining the stream. As always, we are streaming for awareness of veteran issues. 22 veterans a day take their own life. That's over 8,000 a year, which is totally unacceptable. And it's going to take all of us to lower that number. So if you know a veteran out there that may be hurting, please reach out. Let them know you're thinking about them.
Yeah,
Cars are warming up.
And changed USBs and so it's all good. Can you do me a favor and save the replay tonight and upload it to the Google Drive? I've got to talk to John Short. My space is like filled up, so I need him to delete like the replays I've put in there from like 2 years ago.
Got a decent number of cars in the field so far. Looks like we got 10 cars or so.
No problem.
As you know, we've had a lot going on in the stream in a short amount of time. We are streaming to Coast2Coast Racing Network in addition to our regular Twitch. So that's pretty exciting news. We do need to work on our overlays a little bit, so we get rid of our borders here. Our next stream will be Wednesday night, running Hometown Heroes 360 Sprint Cars. I will be behind the wheel for that race. And then looking very forward to Friday Night Lights, Icon Sim Sports Friday Night Lights. Be running street stocks, followed by limited late models, closing out with 360 sprint cars. Got to thank Coast2Coast Racing League for supporting Icon Sim Sports in that endeavor. The support has been outstanding. Got the drivers meeting going on at the current time. Coast2Coast Racing League usually clears the track for drivers meeting. However, these are all veteran drivers out trying to sling these wingless sprint cars around the track. Hey, Zach, can you hear me? Right on, man. I'm following your lead, so just do your thing. I'm good. So there we go. About to go into qualifying. We just talked to Race Control. Let them know we're ready for a great night of racing. You've never driven a wingless sprint car before. It is can be frustrating, but is also a lot of fun, as are the midgets. Probably one of my favorite cars to drive. Not very good in either one of them, but they are a ball to drive. Again, if you're tuning in on Twitch, greatly appreciated. If you like what we got going on, give us a like. If you don't, send us a message. Let us know what we can do to improve. If you're interested in a very well-run racing league, don't hesitate to check out C2CRL.com. That's Coast2Coast Racing League. It's a very well-run league. Got Terry Landis in the 61 out on the track out of California. Not many drivers in California out slinging the sprint cars around. Got Stephen Goldner at the top of the board with a 15.953. Terry Landis with a 16.002 on his first lap. See if he can improve. Looks like Preston Cramner went to the top of the board with a 15.815. Looks like Terry got a little loose on the bottom of turn 3. 16.002 is going to be his best fourth quick. See who else we can find on the track. Jeffrey Barker, who we saw run earlier. Getting these wingless sprint cars are a handful. They're a ton of fun, but they are a handful. It's like Jeffrey timed in with the 16.287. Barry Goldner in the 36, giving her a go. So he doesn't have a front end on that car, so it looks like he has made contact at some point. Comes in with a 19.087. Looks like Preston Cramner currently has a quick time. Again, that's 15.815. The format is qualifying. Probably have a couple of heat races. And maybe have a B main. Then get into feature racing. Looks like Zach Chapman, who is admin, probably, I don't know if he's going to take time or not. And we got Lane Snook in the field. So qualifying is 3 minutes. Coming up on that time. Looks like Preston Cramner, 15.815, will have qualifying quick time. Coast to Coast Racing League does invert the top four. Therefore, the quickest will start P4 in Heat 1. As you can see right there, it looks like we are going to only have one heat race. And we'll get into feature racing. We got Terry Landis on the pole. Outside of him is Brandon Templeton. Again, we're coming to you from an Icon Sim Sports R1 Elite chassis. This is actually the chassis in the promo video at the beginning of the stream. It's like we had 7 of the 8 grid to 4, well, 5 of the 8 so far. It's like we're missing the 30 car. Stephen Goldner. The 36 car, Barry Goldner is in the race. Only missing the 30 car of Stephen Goldner. Again, everyone will be headed to the feature. This is your heat number 1. Going to be 8 laps. Looks like we got 6 cars on the track. It will be coming to 1 to go this time by. These cars are indeed a handful, but man, they are fun to watch and fun to drive. Actually had the pleasure of watching Chase Elliott and Kyle Larson run wingless USAC midgets here in California a couple weeks ago. Actually got both of their signatures on the hood of the Icon Patriot, which is the name of this rig. So that was really cool. So here we go. Start is on green, not on the leader. There are no caution flags. Looks like Terry Landis jumps out to a quick lead jack hit, slides up. Looks like the 61 of Terry Landis is separating from the field just a little bit. Preston Cramner slides up in front of Brandon Templeton. Brandon takes a ride. Then you got Terry Landis, Jack Hitt behind him. And Barker in third place. Terry Landis running a low line. Jack Hitt behind him, kind of running a slider line. Not making much hay. They're both staying about where they were. This is lap 6 of 8. Brandon Templeton coming back out of the pits after some repairs. This is the last lap before feature time. But Terry Landis brings it home. Jack Hitt in second. Even Barker in third. Last season, Terry Landis beat Jack Hitt by 1 point. That's one incident sometime throughout the year that made that difference. That's pretty amazing when you think about it over a 12-week season. So very, very competitive battle. It's like we are in the B main. Go out and test drive. Haven't been in a wingless sprint in forever. We're going to give her a go here. Just because. Get our steering wheel set up. Again, this is the B main. Everyone is headed to the feature. Looks like we got Brandon Templeton, we got Preston Cramner, and Stephen Goldner in the 30 car. So we'll run behind these guys, see if we can't keep up to see what the racing looks like from the cockpit. Looks like we are coming to one to go. In Coast to Coast Racing League, that's when we do tighten it up. We have the leader get 1 to 1.5 car length behind the pace truck. Everyone else a half car length behind the car in front of them. Again, we are in practice mode, so we can't cause a wreck. But we were out here and give you a view from the cockpit as we try to wing the Icon 22 car around the track. Again, if you're out there, you're joining us, greatly appreciated. Start is on green. Woo. It's like Preston Cramner and Brandon Templeton are battling out again in front of us. Like Stephen Goldner's out front leading the way. There you go. That ended our night. Definitely not a wingless sprint guy. It's like Brandon Templeton's trying to go down low. Stephen Goldner up high. Stephen Goldner over rotates. Brandon Templeton beats him to the line by a hair. Again, this is a 10 lap. We are on lap 6. Barry Goldner fights back on the bottom. A great battle between the 30 and the 31 car. Stephen Goldner and Brandon Templeton. Preston Cramner fell off the pace a little bit while we were in the car goofing around. We missed it. Brandon Templeton is running low in 3 and 4. Stephen Goldner's taking a high to low line. Looks like Stephen Goldner's much better in 1 and 2 than the 31 car, Brandon Templeton. Like they've kind of settled out here. Brandon Templeton falling back a little bit. See if he can get another run. Tries the slider line. Stephen Goldner and the 30 cars having none of it. This is the last lap. Stephen Goldner goes down low to block and brings it home in P1 in B main, followed by Brandon Templeton and Preston Cramner. Now they will go into 3 minutes of warm-up, and we will be back for the feature. Welcome back. It is feature time. Looks like you got on the front row Terry Landis. Outside Terry Landis is Jack Hitt, your 1 and 2 finishers last season in wingless cars with a 1-point difference, believe it or not. So that is amazing. Behind them, you got Jeffrey Barker in the 512. Outside of Terry, you got Barry Goldner, followed by Stephen Goldner, Brandon Templeton in 6th, and in the back is Preston Cramner bringing up the rear of the field. This will be 30 laps. Initial start is on green. There are yellow flags. Yellow flags do not count in Coast to Coast Racing League. Again, it looks like the winter season is going to start out as good as the fall season. You got the 2 points leaders from the previous season, starting 1 and 2. Looks like the pace truck is off, waiting on the green flag for the go. Jack Hitt takes that high line. See if he can close the deal. Terry Landis staying down low in the 61 car. You can get a run off. They were even at the line. Some real good racing. Behind them, you got a pack of cars. We can get our camera to work. Preston Cramner up to the 4th position. Started in the back of the field in 7th. This went by Stephen Goldner in the 30 car. Brandon Templeton currently running 3rd, but the top 2 cars are still nose to tail. Putting on a great show, picking right up where they left off. Terry Landis is exploring that high line right up on the cushion. Coming down low. Jack Hitt is down low, coming up high in turn 3 and 4. Looks like they are going to repeat that process in 1 and 2. Brandon Templeton's running in 3rd. Waiting for a mistake to be made in front of him. Behind Brandon Templeton, you got Preston Cramner running in the 4th position. Jack Hitt still trying down low. Terry Landis is staying up high and taking a high-low. Jack Hitt tried to go up and take away that line. Barry Goldner in the 36 car in the back of the field. We will go on board. A good look at the 217 of Jack Hitt. What it looks like from his point of view from the cockpit. Trying to chase down Terry Landis. Track is getting super slick. In a car with no wing. These guys are great drivers, obviously. Looks like Jack Hitt's running a little taller line than Terry Landis. Terry's keeping it down low in the grip. Seems to be working for him. Kind of a semi-slider line. Go on board Preston Cramner, who's following a 31 car of Brandon Templeton. Preston goes up a little bit low. Stephen Goldner comes down underneath. They make contact, no harm, no foul. On board the 31 of Brandon Templeton, who's trying to get into this battle. Looks like Terry Landis pulled away from Jack Hitt a little bit. Jack Hitt sliding up high. Brandon Templeton is closing in. Great racing going on. Looks like everyone has kind of moved out single file. A little bit of gap between them. Be good to see a flag to flag. Green run. Like Stephen Goldner settled in fourth, followed by Preston Cramner. Jack Hitt took a couple laps off, let his tires cool down. Gonna go back after it again. Oh, we do have a caution out on the... Great first run. Ran over half the lap, or half the race. Again, your top two are still the top two from last season. Putting on an excellent show. In fact, Preston Cramner is up to fourth place behind Brandon Templeton in the 31, followed by Jeffrey Barker. This restart will be on the leader once all four tires of the pace truck are off the race surface. Anytime between then and the green flag, the start is on the leader. Everyone else will go on the car in front of them. In fact, Stephen Goldner went in for a quick repair. We are working lap 16 of 30. Again, this is Coast to Coast Racing League's week 1. Had some great sprint car racing. 360 Open yesterday at Knoxville. They are going to double it up here. Got Terry Landis on the inside, Jack Hitt on the outside on the front row, followed by Brandon Templeton and Preston Cramner in the 31 and the 07. Putting on a good show to start the season. Again, this restart is on the leader. And they're off. Like Brandon Templeton's trying to use that low line, see if he can't make something happen. Preston Cramner in the 07 up high. So great racing. Like Brandon Templeton did settle out in third position. Stephen Goldner, after his quick repair, is back up to fifth currently. He's on the tail of Preston Cramner. Preston going down low on the 31, looking for the third position. Makes it stick at the line. It is the 07 in third place. Slides up high, gives Brandon Templeton a chance to go down low, which he takes that opportunity and stays down low. Great race. This is for third place, so you got a group of cars battling for third place. Looks like Terry Landis is still out front by a good bit. Jack Hitt is not giving up. He's still running. So this is the best race on the track currently. Cars are running different lines. Stephen Goldner goes into fourth position after going past the 07 car. Preston Cramner sets his sight on the 31 of Brandon Templeton. See if he's got anything. Looks like Jack Hitt kind of off the pace a little bit. Terry Landis pulled out to a pretty sizable lead. We are on board the 31 of Brandon Templeton, currently in third place. Looks like Jack Hitt's trying a slider line, sliding way up high. Go on board the 30 car and see how Stephen Goldner is chasing down the 31. Again, these cars are a handful, especially on a slick track. Oh, Jack Hitt is up on the wall. Puts the 31 of Brandon Templeton in second place. Stephen Goldner is trying to battle down low and get underneath the 31. This is a great race for second place. It's his lap 27 of 30, so Stephen Goldner's got just a few laps to get this done. Looks like they are closing in on the leader, Terry Landis, a little bit. Brandon Templeton goes up high. Stephen Goldner down low for second place. Brandon Templeton falls back to third. Terry Landis in first. This is a white flag lap. See if Stephen Goldner has anything. We'll ride along with the leader, Terry Landis, as we work towards the checkered flag. Week 1 is under our belt. Terry Landis, followed by Stephen Goldner and Brandon Templeton. Fill out your podium. We are not. Raj. So there you have it. A great first night of racing, man. Terry Landis, last season's winner, brings it home, puts it on the podium. The 61, California's Terry Landis, followed by Stephen Goldner and Brandon Templeton. So there you have it. That's our first stream. We have some improvements to make. We are always working to make improvements. Appreciate you tuning in. If you did tune in, we will be back Wednesday night. Running 360 fixed 360s for Hometown Heroes on Coast to Coast Racing League. Again, we can't thank Coast to Coast Racing League enough for supporting us in this endeavor. Can't thank Icon Sim Sports for giving us the opportunity. Also, thank you for tuning in. If you got any suggestions on anything that you'd like to see us do, change, please do not hesitate to send me an email, joe@iconsimsports.com. You can hit me up on our Facebook page, just Smoking Joe 22 Motorsports, or you can send me a chat here in the Twitch channel. Again, I really appreciate you tuning in. Get some improvements made. Week 1 is under our belt. Great wingless sprint car battle. Terry Landis, last year's winner, brings it home in first place. So until Wednesday night, we'll be behind the wheel of a 360 sprint car. We will sign off. Again, appreciate you tuning in, and we will see you next time.